my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. The Global Korean Scholarship 2023 application is going to start soon for the graduate students, and I know it's already January and I'm getting a lot of queries how to apply, what's the process, what documents are required. So I want to show the experience of Global Korean Scholar 2022 because there were a lot of changes during this particular 2022 year. So I'm here with Global Korean Scholar 2022. She's a graduate scholar. I would love her to introduce herself.
Hello guys, my name is Sayali. I'm from Shirdi, Maharashtra, India. Right now I'm doing my Korean language program, and next year I'll be doing my masters in civil engineering in Kumo National Institute of Technology, Daegu.
Yeah, congratulations for getting this scholarship. This scholarship is a dream for everyone. A lot of people want to apply, so I also went through the same thing. So I really want to know, and I'm pretty sure the viewers also want to know that how are you feeling right now? Are you still feeling like it's a dream, or like what's your feeling?
Yeah, of course, it still feels like a dream. I have worked really hard for this, and now I'm living the dream. It still doesn't feel real, but I really love it here.
You worked really hard to achieve this particular thing. It's okay. I think everyone can make it this time, right?
Yeah.
Fighting people. So Sayali, my first question is, when did you plan to apply for this scholarship, and what motivated you to apply for this particular scholarship?
So I applied to embassy track in 2021, but I did not get selected.
That was the same year as mine.
Yeah, it was.
So sorry.
And then then I tried again in 2022, and I started my preparation like 6 months before the application. I guess maybe in September or October.
When the application process for like 21 was completely over.
Yeah. And last time I made a lot of mistakes for embassy track, but this time I was sure I should apply to university track. And then I started my preparation, and I do not want to make like a single mistake in my application because I did a lot of mistakes earlier, so I learned through them.
Of course we learn from all the mistakes we make, and we make sure that in the next time it should not be repeated again. So it's like a going through a whole process. Like physically also you are like trying to organize everything again, and mentally also you are trying to organize yourself, patience and emotions during that time. I totally agree. So I want to ask you, like, since you said that last year during my time 21 you applied through the embassy track, but then in 2022 you applied through the university track. So I want to know, like, why did you selected university track over the embassy track?
So I think, in my opinion, embassy track is really competitive, and also it's like we need a lot of money in university track to like send documents and do stuff about application. I tried embassy track, but I did not get selected because I made mistakes, and I didn't know that time that I cannot change my major, and I wanted to change my major for masters, and that was the biggest mistake.
You wanted to switch from civil to architecture, right?
Then I didn't know about that. It was like a biggest mistake, I think. And also there were a lot of mistakes in my PS and SOP because I didn't know like how to write it, how to do stuff, like how to organize everything. I did not do a lot of research that time because I just got to know about GKS, and I think I just got 2 months or maybe less than a month to do all the procedure. So it was really fast.
I totally agree with it, that the process once it starts, it's like it takes a lot of time, it will take a lot of patience, but at the same time the process will be so quick that it will be like one step after one like that. But as you said that the embassy track is more competitive, but the university track was quite easy for you. From my experience, I want to say this, that university track is like your competitive, it's like a competition global, so you will find people much better than you in that. But in embassy track I feel that people just fight among only the India, but of course I am not saying that embassy track is bad or the university track is the best or bad. what I'm trying to say is like they both are very competitive in each among themselves. Like embassy track, you have to fight with the Indians, and there are a lot of Indians because Indians are so talented,
so smart.
Yeah, like you will find so many people.
Why are you so talented?
And at the same time, when you do it university track, you take a very big risk in university track too, because you just get one chance, and like you are competing with such a huge population of the world, not only from one country but like so many countries. So I think it's difficult in both the cases.
Yeah, it's difficult.
I think it was more of your experience, what you learned in the that, and then you did
because I tried both the tracks. And I think university track is your like one shot only, or one chance to apply. And
select
you have
only
to,
one university.
You have to like mentally prepare yourself to just select one university out of
if you lose,
all the options.
You lose completely. You don't have second or third choice. But I think these days in the embassy track also it's quite competitive. People, even if you have 3 choices, sometimes some people, because of one single small mistake, they have to lose all the 3 choices. So these days the scholarship itself is getting like highly competitive, whether it's university track or embassy track. So I think this will conclude kind of an answer which has been asked a lot from us, like they should select university track or the embassy track.
It depends on actually it depends on you and how much, like how good you are, your marks, your grades, everything, not just like only your PS or SOP.
Yeah, it includes a whole profile.
Your like whole profile should be strong enough even to get selected in university track or embassy track.
True. So you should know how to portray yourself in front of an ID or the embassy or the university, why they should select you or why you are best, that you should get this scholarship. So I think this would answer your questions, like for viewers' question about embassy track or university track. So Sayali, what documents did you prepare to apply for this application?
So the most important documents are your PS, SOP, recommendation letter, your degree certificate, your degree transcript, and then or if you have Korean language certificates, which I had Korean language certificates, then IELTS if you have, and then lastly I say acceptance letter.
So do you think acceptance letter is like a compulsory thing for masters and PhD students, or you just think like it's okay to have, just give you 1 point? What is your experience? Because I already shared mine on the channel.
So I don't, it's not compulsory to get acceptance letter, but if you have any, if you like make efforts to contact professor, it would make like a really huge change in your application, because I think it will increase your chances to get the scholarship, because they like the university trust their professors a lot, and you send your resume profile to the professor, they check everything, they know your background. So if they choose you, then it plays like a major role in your application.
Yeah, but I know at the same time that there are a lot of I know at the same time that there are a lot of people who even had acceptance letter, they didn't got selected. So it's not necessary that even if you have, you can make it. So it's like it will give you, definitely it will give you the points, but having it doesn't confirm that you will get this scholarship, because it's like an ID or the
it depends on the university too.
It depends on them too.
So
and also on your profile completely. So it's you who has to put the efforts. Even if you don't have a strong profile, you can make it anyways. You have time to make your profile strong. So I think that's the best thing. So I want to ask you why you selected Korea among the other countries, or why not even India for your masters?
So one day I was scrolling through YouTube, I was watching videos, and at the time I was really into K-dramas and K-pop stuff, and I found out about GKS through YouTube only. Then I watched the video and I searched about it on Google, and I thought I should give it a try, if I could do this or not. And that's how I did it.
Yeah, I think we all were there during that time. Was like a COVID, Corona lockdown time.
Yeah.
So we all were like in some phase and like logged in our rooms. Like I was back then, I was doing masters in India. But while doing that, you know, you look at the K dramas and that time BTS and everybody was like so popular that time. So I think that inspired me too at that time, like to select that. So, but do you also think at the same time that Korea, since it's of course it's well known for the technology, but do you think it's good enough to select Korea for civil engineering too? Because like, you know, people just want to come to Korea, but your major is like a civil engineering. So, do you think it's an apt to come, like, because a lot of students who are doing architecture or the civil engineering, I get a lot of personally messages like how they can apply and if it's a good or not. So
at first I searched about like can I do civil engineering in Korea, and I found a lot of universities have civil engineering major and a lot of majors related to engineering. So I researched about it, and Korea has like big companies like Samsung, Hyundai, which also are in construction field. So I think it was my best decision to come here.
So, did you find after coming to Korea like some change in the structures or something? Like being an architect, I keep watching whenever I go out. I keep watching the buildings, the cafes, and everything.
I love to watch buildings.
And it's quite different, like very different from India, definitely, because as per the country, the style of architecture is very different and the structures are different. So, I think we are learning a lot even by looking at the things.
Because everything is different, like even the roads and the buildings, like everything is different from India and Korea. So
it's a good experience for architects and civil engineers to apply here for if they want to do masters or if they want to do the PhD. Definitely you can select the South Korea. So I want to know like how was your journey, you know, from applying this particular, you know, application process and going through the medical test when you were getting selected and then coming to Korea, and in between you have like interview too to get in order to get this selected. Some people don't get an opportunity to get interviews. So I want to know your journey too.
So I started with my PS and SOP. I started my preparation in September and I started with PS. It took me like 2 months to complete the PS and SOP because I used to make a lot of changes every time. If like I watch some videos or if I used to like keep thinking about how can make changes or how can improve my writings in SOP and PS. So I keep changing it. Even I changed some things in the last moment also. And I used to check a lot of like I don't want to make any mistake, not even a single spelling mistake. So I used to check it every day. And after PS and SOP, I contacted to professor in October. I started in October.
2021.
And I chose I made like list of 10 to 12 universities. I sent emails to a lot of professors. I got a lot of replies also, and then I selected the university which the professor accepted me. In the end, I chose that university, and after acceptance letter, I prepared my recommendation letters. And also we had to get the scholar report authenticated from our university.
We also had that back in our time too.
So it was at that time it wasn't like compulsory.
No, it was compulsory during that time.
So it was compulsory for us. So I sent emails to my professor, but they didn't understand what the thing is. So I had to travel to my other city to my university. Then I just go there, explain them all the situations, and then thank God they approved it. They approved it, and after that I gave my IELTS exams in February. No, IELTS exam in January, and then I gave my topic exam in February, and then I applied to education.
So you already had topic before coming here?
At the time I had my IELTS results, but not my topic results because I gave topic in April. So I just mentioned about it in my SOP, and then after that I did a lot of courses related to Korean language. I did on Coursera app. They have two Yonsei courses which are free. Like you can get the certificate from them, which mentioned Yonsei University's name. So I did that courses, and they are super easy for me because I have learned Korean previous also, so it was easy for me.
But I think those courses are like for someone who doesn't know Korean at all, they can just know that way how to introduce themselves or just know
they are
the
really helpful.
Alphabets, how to pronounce
basic
something.
stuff.
It's basic.
So I did that. I even attached those to my application, and obviously my passport, my parents' passport.
So those are the things you need. And what about the interview? How did you had chance to have an interview, or you were just selected without interview?
No, I gave interview. So my interview was taken by my professor and one other professor. I don't know him, but the professor who gave me acceptance letter and one another professor. And I was really nervous that time, but when we started the interview, he really made me comfortable. Like, don't worry, don't be nervous. We are not gonna ask you a lot of questions, just 45 questions related to your major only. And it was just like for 5 to 7 minutes, not a lot of time.
You just like the span of time is very less, and I was also nervous during my time, but at the same time I wanted to do good. So though he already took interview of mine before, but it was more on the spontaneous, you have to answer whatever they are asking. So you have to be very sure that whatever they are asking, if it's on your profile level or it's about your major, you have to be very quick in order to answer it, and you have to be smart enough.
And you know what happened at my time, that they were wearing masks and they were sitting a little bit far from the screen. So when they asked me questions, I couldn't hear anything. I wasn't able to hear anything. So I used to for every question I asked them 5 times to repeat each question to them, and I was so nervous about it because I don't want to make any bad impressions, right? So I thought I'm not gonna get this because I asked them 10 times, but they were kind enough to come to near the screen and repeat the question. So
I feel they understand that what the student is going through, because it's not only during the process, during the whole, I think when you are learning in Korean language or you are doing your graduation study, it's a kind of, you require a lot of patience. So definitely I think that part is good that your professor supported you during the interview,
and they said,
because I think that what was plus point for you, I think, was you were being yourself. Even you were nervous, you told them honestly that I'm nervous. You showed them. So it was kind of, I think it was a benefit for you. So if you get nervous during the interview or something, it's okay, just take a deep breath before and just be yourself. Whatever they ask, it's okay, just be yourself, right?
Even if you make mistakes, just do it naturally.
Just don't try to conceal it. Then
and don't remember the answers. If you remember answers, then they will know. They will recognize that you prepared stuff like that. Don't do that. Just answer it natural.
Just be yourself. I think that's I keep saying it. That just be yourself. Just show your journey. So I think that will help you definitely in your interview. That's a good thing. And what about the medical reports and all? Lot of people, even I also if something goes wrong, we will be oh, we won't get selected and everything. So did you have that kind of stress too during the medical reports or something?
After when I get the results that I selected for this scholarship and I will go for medical test and stuff. So I was sure that maybe it was my guts that maybe I will get selected. I feel like that. And then about the medical test, I did it with my brother. My cousin he's an MD doctor and we need MD doctor's signature and all the reports. So I did the test in his hospital only, and he helped me with all the stuff. And we have to do drug test and blood test.
All the tests which they have mentioned, they are not only this is normal test, BP and all those things are also mentioned there. So everything needs to be taken care with, everything with the barcodes and all.
It's fine if you do all the tests at local hospital, even if you have relatives or anything, doctors you know. The most important thing is he should be MD doctor.
Yeah, and it should be, I think the reports need to be in English, not even in the
English,
local dialect
or maybe both the language is fine if you are like in your language Hindi or English or any language.
Dialect. I mean that is important. The English language needs
and
to
the
be
stamp
there.
and signature is important.
Yeah, these things you need to be taking.
Also the X-ray. That is the most important thing.
Yeah, everything needs to be in proper order of the sequence because they give you the list what is needed. So just take care of it, and of course because they understand English, the English language needs to be there. Even if it's a translation, it's okay, but it needs to be there on that document, the medical documents. And after that, like from medical test to getting again selected, because then again they put out the list with the KLI and everything. So how was your experience from coming from there to Korea, language difference and all?
So I was really excited. I didn't even cry on the airport. It was really overwhelming that time, and I miss my family, but I'm not homesick yet because Korea is really fun. I think it's really fun. People here are really kind. And they will always compliment you.
Like the Koreans are very helpful.
They are.
They are. Even if they don't know the language,
older
they try
people
to
make a lot of efforts to like make conversation with you, but not a younger generation. Maybe if you need any help, everyone will help you. If you approach them first, and they will help you.
I think Koreans, like no matter whatever, but you will be getting help if you ask them. You
just
will
don't
get it.
don't worry.
Once you arrive
and
here,
you can always use Papa Go.
and you can use the
Papa Go
application.
is
Papa
savior.
is savior for everyone. I mean that's the best thing to do. And what about the money? How much did you brought the money from India?
So I brought about 45 to 50k. INR, and I think it was enough for me. But usually people tell you like previous students told us that you get stipend, like first stipend in after a month.
We get
for in our time we got in 15 days. So I think for 50,000 is enough for 15 days. Also, we have to pay for our ARC card. As soon as we came to Korea on the first day of our university, like orientation, we had to pay for ARC, and I think I don't remember, but books also. So you have to pay for a lot of stuff and your own stuff because you go to shopping and Daiso.
That is also needed, a must thing when you arrive.
First thing Daiso.
So it's better to get like you did the exchange in the back then in India, or you did it on the airport.
I got my visa card and that's it.
Okay, so like you just you didn't brought any currency. You didn't did the currency exchange back then in India.
No, I didn't. So I bring I think 45 to 50k INR with me. And I did not do any currency exchange. And also we got our stipend in just 15 days. I think at your time you got in like after a month. And we got
our times was like the COVID. It was during, and we came in 3 batches too. But you guys all came together.
Came all at once. So also you get like first stipend, you get extra 2,000 Korean won. For settlement allowance. So you get a lot of money for the first stipend. So don't worry about it. Just I think 40 to 50 I think INR is enough.
I think 50,000 INR or 60,000 INR should be minimum. You should get it, and maximum you can get like around 1 lakh. But no need for more than that.
If you do a lot of shopping, or you want to do a lot of shopping here in Korea, then
I think 1 lakh was like enough. Like enough,
more than enough.
Just for the safer side.
KLI, like how early they will give you a stipend.
It's a whole process will be different.
And depends on like how fast you make your Korean bank account also. So we just made our Korean bank account in first week only. And that's why we get started.
This is all done by the KLI. We don't have to. We just need to give the documents and they do everything. They do the everything. At all points, one must know how to apply, for GKS after this is scholarship through the university. What they need to keep in mind, like, okay, this should be done in a proper way.
So the most important thing is please don't copy your PS or SOP from anyone. Just you can take reference from other people. Even I also took reference from other people. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Also we have a lot of samples on Google also. But you have to tell your own story, your own achievements. So please don't copy from anyone, and it depends on you like how you want to write. Like you can make changes.
So you mean to say basically that if they want to understand what is SOP or what is POS, if they don't have any experience, it's better to see the structure of it on for a reference, just for a reference.
But also they provide questions.
Yeah, but the structure is already there in the application form. So you just have to answer those questions in your own way, telling your journey, not that other person's journey, that oh they did this, because it differs person to person. So
because they know how you did it, and
they have everything. They have everything in their system. Like about our applications also, they already have. So if you even ask somebody, and even if somebody provides you, they will know that you copied it.
Yeah.
So you should not do that.
Even if you like ask us or anyone like to show our PS or SOP, even if you copy, still I think you shouldn't do that. You should do your own stuff.
Be honest. I think that's the first point. And what about the other point?
After that, I will say if you can afford to give topic and IELTS exam, you should do that. It's not compulsory. Even if you don't have them, people get GKS. But if you can afford them, then please try to get them.
Yeah, it's not needed, but it's just an option thing.
Yeah,
like I didn't had back then during my time. But if you have, it's okay. It just adds a point to you.
It adds.
And what else do you think they need to think in their mind?
Yeah. Also, try to learn Korean before coming to Korea. Not a lot, even just like a basic sentence, how to make basic sentences, how to make conversation with people, how to ask like small things, not like big complicated stuff. It's good for you.
Yeah, it's better to have like your beforehand knowledge than to experience it at the later stage. So it's better you start learning the Korean language back in the country before applying this application. You are doing the Korean language course here. So what is your experience and what would you love to share about it with the viewers, because this is a need by NIT for this particular scholarship. You need to get topic 3, 4 or 5 as per your graduate university requirement.
So I learned Korean language for 2 years in India. I did not do any like specific classes or anything. I just did online courses and I learned from YouTube. And before coming to Korea, I knew how to do basic conversation, how to do basic stuff. So it wasn't really hard for me. But I suggest to try to learn Korean beforehand, so it will be easy for you to start the Korean language course. And my university is really good. Even my teachers are really good. So I'm enjoying it.
So because I think now your topic exam is also going to appear soon. So what would you say for the topic exam or the preparations which are going on in the university? Does it stress you, or does it like it's okay for you because you know the Korean well? So what is your take on that?
I'm still stressed because we have topic this month. And it's hard. It's easy, but it's hard too because we study everything in Korean. Teachers don't teach us in English. But if we need help, we can ask them. They translate you in English, but not all the stuff. They always talk in Korean. It's up to you and you have to study. Like even if you know Korean, even if you don't know Korean, even if you start from basic, you still have to study.
No matter what, you at least survive in Korea.
Level 3 is really important.
True. So even if you're coming here, be prepared. The language here is not going to be like really fun. Definitely, you have to study too. I agree. So with this, I would like to conclude this video. Thank you so much for watching my video, and thanks Sayali for meeting me today and sharing your experience and your journey honestly with the viewers and helping the people who want to apply for GKS 2023. I was really glad to meet you today.
Thank you for having me. Also subscribe to her channel because she took a lot of efforts to make videos, and her videos are really helpful. It really helped me also.
Thank you.
So nice to meet her in real.
Thank you so much. I hope that the viewers will get to know a lot from this video, and I hope that we helped by she shared her experience today, and it would help you for 2023. Though there will be changes, but definitely our experience might help you. So just consider all the points, and we say bye here to you guys For more inquiries, I will share her Instagram account below or in the description box. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, follow her on the Instagram. See you soon, guys. Let me know how did you like this video, and if you have any query, please put it in the comment. Bye bye. Have a nice day.